Yeah, let's go. Shout out the mountain and fish. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out no mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned into another episode of Hip Hop Who's Podcast. We want to thank everybody, man, who's been supporting our movement. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the retweets, all that good stuff, man. Continue to keep supporting us on all our social media platforms, Hip Hop Hoops. Let's get it, man. So today's topic, man, we got to talk about ICEMAN.
Iceman.
The ICEMAN rollout is here. So we got ICEMAN 1 and 2. What is your thoughts so far? What is your thoughts of ICEMAN 1 and 2? First song,
Well,
What Did I Miss was the first song. What is your thoughts on that?
what did I miss, man? It's pretty self-explanatory. It was a much-needed Drake banger to reclaim his spot. You know, should have been number one, but you know, got the number 2 on the billboards. It is what it is. He's gonna break that Michael Jackson record sooner or later.
They don't want him to break
but,
that MJ record.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Them
man.
suppressors, man. I seen Drake, the boy. You know, he kind of threw out a little shot calling.
He knows what's
whoever
going on out here.
suppress-
His radio
he
play
knows what's going on.
because he's leading in all of the other categories, but it's just that radio play, and that helps, you know, boost up to your number ones, and he's getting like no radio play at all for this song. But go ahead.
I thought the track was dope. I think everybody thinks the track is dope. A lot of the Drake haters will say, "Oh, we should have came out with this before he came out with all the other tracks he came out with." You know what
For
I mean?
What
He
Did I
should've been
Miss
quiet.
or
He
which
should've-
one?
He should have. For What Did I Miss?
Okay. Gotcha.
You hear a lot of the Drake haters that are on other platforms say like, "Oh, you know, if Drake would have stayed quiet and make us miss him a bit, you know, take his L and not try and sue or whatever the case may be, and then come up with a track like this, it would have been received better by the haters." Low key, I know the haters be listening to this track on repeat.
My thing is, why do haters show up when he said be here at 9 p.m.? Why were the haters there? I'm so confused on this. Like
8:45, they were there at 8:45.
If you hate his music so much, why don't you just allow the guys who are fans of his music to enjoy his music without your stupid opinion? Because people don't even listen, but or when they do listen, they're bumping in their crib and dancing, but then when they go on social media, especially X, they got nothing but negative things to say about it. His music, I just don't understand, man. Like to all the Kendrick Lamar fans, just let us enjoy the music in peace, man. We don't need your opinion. Yo, I'm not out there looking and listening to Kendrick Lamar's music and then coming back and saying it's trash. Like just to say it. If it's good, then I'm gonna admit that it's good, right? You see me when I said 30 for 30, I was like, song's a banger. That is a banger. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, man. To me, it's on the playlist for track of the summer, you know, and yeah, I thought the wordplay, putting everybody on notice, you know, the theme of like, what did I miss? I've been helping you guys out for so long. I never knew so much people hated me like this. What did I miss? Like, you know, so yeah, all in all, it was very witty. It was the wordplay was dope. The switching of the beats, once again, Drake is turning into one of those type of artists that are one of the originals now that are changing beats.
Do you like the first part of the beat or the second part?
I think they both. How can I say it?
That first beat sounds like some superhero music, bro. Like that beat is crazy.
The first part is super nuts. Control Alt Delete, and then you know the second half was more subtle, but it was like it had a nice little, you know, driving summer vibe like to it. So it was like, it's hard to explain, but it just gelled perfectly, if that makes sense. You know, it was just the boy doing what the boy does, man. Another banger for your head top, fam. So I have nothing else to say about it, man. I was very impressed. I was very impressed with the track, man.
It went number 1 on Spotify. It went number 1 on Apple Music globally.
Yep.
It was debuted at number 2 at the Hot 100. I like the way he's changing things and he's doing things a little different with this rollout of ICEMAN. Because remember, he was giving out little, hints here and there of the Iceman. And it's funny because apparently the Iceman, the actual Marvel character, I think his name is Drake. Like, so like he's putting some thought into this, and I do like this is like this stream. Like I said before, I mentioned this on X yesterday when I said this is a top tier rollout to me. He's not on radio, he's not on podcast. He's not doing interviews in no such way, being messy and just talking trash and trying to start old beefs. He live streamed at a warehouse.
Bottom line.
And set it up and live streamed on YouTube and had hundreds of thousands of people watching and waiting. All he said is, meet me here at 9. And everybody went to YouTube and met him there at 9, even the haters. Like they went there and met him at 9. And they watched this man. They watched the screen for like 20 minutes of nothing. That's the empty warehouse. And they didn't go away.
Crazy. They just watched.
They just watched, right? And they didn't go away. And they stayed there until he did it. And he clocked out and he did all that stuff. And looked like he was going on a shift. And he drove around the city. Live streaming.
Facts.
Live streaming. Facts. This is, mind you, this is after the fact that they said that Toronto hated him. And, the chance of one more time with the whole not like us. Everybody said, your own city hates you. Which he proved to show people that it's not true. City loves me. Right? And he went out and he live streamed around the city. Like, I think this rollout is incredible. I think this is probably one of the best rollouts I've ever seen.
Yeah, this ain't no. It's not a bundle. It's not a, like you said, going. You're not getting no free merge. You're not going on different podcasts or doing the traditional, rollout run while going to different stations and shit like that. This was more up to the time. He
knows streaming. He knows streaming is the thing now, and he gets it.
Yeah.
Right. So I do like, what did I miss out of the two songs, between which one and what I miss? I do like what do I miss? What did I miss better? But it's some important lines in what did I miss that I want to talk about quickly. He says, you switched on the guys and supported a hater. What do you, who's he talking about here? You switched on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. Who is he? Who is he talking about? Because he doesn't say any names, and everybody's assuming that he's talking about LeBron.
That could be.
Everybody's saying that he's talking about DeRozan. He didn't put a name on it. Who do you think he's talking about?
It could be anybody that feels. You know what? It could be anybody that responded with a subliminal message on social media.
And this is why I think this is the brilliance in it, because he doesn't put a name on it. So you can relate this to, I can relate this to somebody that I don't like that switched up on me. Right. Anybody can relate to this, right? But I'm asking you a question. Right. Who do you think he's actually talking about?
You got DeMar, you got LeBron, you got who else you got? Future, Metro. There's a bunch. There could be so many guys, man. Like, there's a lot of people that really turned their back on Drake, thinking this was the end. Like, oh, K-Dot's here. Yeah, K-Dot's gonna put a nail in this guy's coffin and keep it moving. But
mind you, Kendrick is on tour right now, and when Drake,
aren't they both in the UK right now?
Yeah. And it's so crazy because one crowd saying F Kendrick, one crowd saying F Drake. Just It is what it is. But it's so funny. A lot of people attach LeBron James' name to this, and they felt a lot of people just automatically, they didn't even go to DeMar DeRozan, they didn't go to anybody, they just went straight to LeBron. And there's another verse on there we'll get to now, but say that he is talking about LeBron James, right? I see a lot of people online saying, well, LeBron just likes music. What's wrong with that? LeBron owes Drake nothing. He can't enjoy the music. He's going to pop out because You know, he has to support the LA culture. I think we're in times now where people are trying to like normalize disloyalty, and it's just weird. Like
Because they're disloyal themselves, man.
it's
Like,
such a weird
so,
it's such
yeah,
a
you're
weird
right.
space that we're in right now. Like people get mad at their friends for not coming to the birthday parties. like I see girls fighting and they don't even want to talk to each other because you ain't even come to my birthday party. Even guys. So imagine your and I want to ask the people this question. Imagine when your good friend is dancing to a song that's calling you a pedophile. One of the worst things you can call a man, right? He's dancing to that song and you guys are supposed to be really, really good friends. How would you feel about that? Because my thing is, I don't think that Kevin Durant or Steph Curry don't like Kendrick Lamar. I think they actually like Kendrick Lamar's music. I like Kendrick Lamar's music, but that's not the point of it. You could have sat this one out and stayed neutral. To me, LeBron James went out his way to show how much he loved that song. When Steph Curry during the Olympics, remember Steph Curry said, you know, damn, is this the only song in the world? Like, I'm tired of hearing this song call my friend a pedophile. I don't want to hear it all the time, right? And he stood on business. Kevin Durant never posted the song, always posted Drake stuff, stood on business as a friend, right? He didn't pick a side. I think he stayed in the middle until after the fact. And then, you know, obviously Kevin Durant's at concerts and stuff like that. Then you have the interview with Curry and on Complex that just happened this week where he said, he let everybody know, like, I am a Drake guy, you know, but it's deeper than that. It's family. Like, Aisha's from Toronto, you know, she's related to, I believe, Mark. Well, I don't know who I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but she's related to one of the OVO guys and their family. So it's bigger than that, right? But now I'm starting to see people get at Steph Curry for him taking a stance for his friend, and I'm so confused on the times now, where if you support a friend, you have a weird relationship, or you know, now people are trying to downplay the friendship of LeBron and Drake. Like, to me, a friendship is when I invite you to my house and you have access to my kids and I have access to your kids. Like Drake was around when Bronny had cardiac arrest, when he was in the hospital. LeBron, like Drake was there for him. So to me, I just don't understand why people are trying to downplay the friendship now like it's nothing.
They can downplay it all they want. At the end of the day, there's old tweets and there's old IG posts resurfacing that LeBron posted of, calling Drake's little man nephew. You know what I mean? Like there's it's resurfacing. So it's people. I'm glad it's kind of resurfacing, kind of showing that, Drake ain't overreacting. Like, he really thought this was a genuine 15-year friendship that turned into a brotherhood.
Yeah, and I just don't understand,
So,
because when Kendrick Lamar gets mad at Snoop Dogg for reposting a song, and
he was upset
and calls him and tells him, like, you must have been high, and then you never spoke to Snoop ever since. They asked Snoop, have you heard from Kendrick Lamar? No, I haven't heard from him. So it's okay for Kendrick to feel some type of way about a friend being disloyal. But when Drake does it, oh, he's soft, and this is light-skinned energy, and, Canadians are just so soft, and this is what I mean. If you were raised in the hood, then you wouldn't go through this, and you wouldn't feel this, and you're a beggar friend, and all this, just weird things. It's so weird now in 2025, people make it very hard to cheer for your friends. They call it glazing, and get it out your mouth and all kind of weird stuff. It's just a weird, really, really weird times right now that we're in.
I mean, they'll watch your video on IG, but it won't like it. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the world we're living in.
Yeah,
right
I just don't get it. Like why can he feel some type of way because of a friend being disloyal, and he feels that way? Anyways, man. All in all, the song is a very good song. He has the second verse on What Did I Miss? where he goes, "What did I miss? When I was looking at y'all, cooking with y'all, giving out verses and bookings for y'all, making sure wires were hit. Man, what did I miss? When you was all in the crib, liquor and hoes, word for word at all of my shows." What is your thought on that verse, man? The second verse.
Man, yeah, that's just what it is, man. Like, what did I miss, man? I've done so much for everybody, bro. Like, well, at least those that I thought that were close to me, and stabbed me in the back, bro. But like, what did I miss? I don't get it. Where did it go wrong? So like I said, play on words was phenomenal. I'm glad he didn't really mention no names, because these blanket lines, I call them blanket lines, like a blanket statement. It's just covering everything.
And let everybody assume what they want to assume. We don't know if he's talking about LeBron. We don't know who he's talking about specifically.
Right.
Everybody's just assuming.
It was a very witty trap, man. And it's not getting the credit it deserves right now, but 10 years, 15 years from now, yeah, you're gonna be looking at this track and be like, yo, this track, considering the times Drake was in during this time, yeah, this track was different.
Right. So now you have his new episode 2, which one first, featuring Central C. What is your first thoughts of this one here?
When my first listen of which one, yeah, man, it was a nice little vibe. Something you hear in the club, you know what I mean? You will get a bubble, like you will. The good youths, the good youths will get a bubble off of this track, man. You don't have to be a bad boy, you know what I mean? The good youths will get a bubble off of this track right here, man. The beat, you know what I mean? The beat has a nice little vibe to it, Central C, Drake obviously talked to the gal. I'm like, yeah, it's one of those, yo. Just a vibe out track, man. I seen some of these folks going crazy in the comments, trying to downplay it, but you'll grow on you.
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. My first listen, I was like, but then that second verse in which one is just a vibe. It's just a vibe, and this is why Drake is one of the greatest to ever do it, because the way he can switch genres like it's nothing. We just got What Did I Miss? And now we got this. And this is, when you hear it, you're gonna want to do a 1-2, like, come on now. Like you're gonna want to do it. Like, let's be honest here. You know what I mean? So, I gotta give him the credit, man. Like, this is like, I rate it. And I wasn't really rocking with it at first, but the vibe that I get from this is just like, I wish she would have dropped this in July. Like early July, in the beginning of July, like when summer just first. This is the summer vibe right here.
Well, this is the perfect track to lead us into Carabana coming up next week.
You're absolutely correct.
You don't know how that goes around here.
Yes, and again, it's reached number 1 on Apple. I think it's in the top 10, in the Hot 100. Like it's getting better reviews than I actually thought it would. And again, the rollout, he's in the UK, live streaming on YouTube. Something's up with YouTube. Something is going on, man. I don't know if if this is gonna become like, because why YouTube and like, why not Steak or Kick or one of them,
Right.
Like, why not one of them places? Like, he's going on
YouTube's gonna throw a bag at
YouTube.
him.
Something's going on with YouTube, man. And don't be surprised if you see some type of deal of him in YouTube, signing. Like, something's going on. But to have 120 people just sitting there and waiting and waiting for this, which one, the anticipation is, like I told you, man, this rollout is incredible. But one thing I want to talk to you about in this rollout is that Drake was running from a weird looking guy who's in the bushes, like a strange, like, people are saying it's Pinocchio, and Pinocchio is chasing the boy, and Pinocchio lies, and he's a puppet to the industry, and he's trying to chase to catch up to the boy. Like, apparently that's what some of the meaning means, and that the Pinocchio is supposed to be Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick is a liar. Obviously, we're still looking for, the daughter. We haven't seen her yet. We don't know where she is. And he lied about a bunch of other stuff, right? So I guess people are saying that Drake is calling him Pinocchio. There's a picture there somewhere on Kendrick Lamar. I don't know what he's eating corn. I don't know what the hell he's eating, and he's in the bushes. And then they put that Pinocchio guy in the bushes. So people are saying that is the same thing. But what is your thoughts on the actual rollout in the video? Because there's a beat on there that beat is crazy when he's in the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing Aiden Ross's reaction, because I think Aiden heard the track already clearly, and he was so disappointed when it was just the beat playing and there was no lyrics. You could just see it on his face. He was just so hurt, his butt hurt. Like, he wanted everybody, because he probably was listening to the backlash of comments because nobody was really feeling which one at that moment. So he's like, yo, don't sleep. This next track right here, this beat right here, watch. And nothing, it was just the beat. So I'm kind of anticipating to hear this next track. But the rollout itself, man, was. What
is your thoughts on Pinocchio? Man. Is that Pinocchio? Did you hear what did you hear about?
Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing, man. Like, kind of looks like Kendrick too, man. Like, no disrespect to Kendrick, but like, yo, bro, you're moving like Pinocchio right now, bro. That's it. That's all, bro. Like, some of the stuff that you were saying ain't true. Like, so, yeah, Pinocchio. Yeah, I'm feeling that Pinocchio line, man. But we'll see, man. Pusha just came out with a diss track not a diss track, but he kind of dissed Birdman and the Drake a bit. I won't be surprised to see if Kendrick throws another line Drake's way, even though he's doing his tour in the UK, and a bunch of UK folks are screaming not like us. So
I want to ask you something about that, right? Because there was a podcast over there in the UK, and I asked them a question. They didn't respond to the question, but they were saying that Drake coming and doing wireless was he's running to the UK to get a check balance, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, might," and I was like, "What do you guys?" I'm just confused on that statement. And I asked them a question. Do you think that? I asked them. I said, "Are the UK artists? Do they feel the same way that Drake is running over there for a check balance?" And they haven't responded to me, because I just want to know, as Toronto media, I just want to know, like, are you stating that Drake needs the UK? Like, he didn't go there. He was asked to do wireless. He didn't say, I want to do wireless. Wireless asked him to do the 3 nights. So he didn't run anywhere. And he's been showing love to the UK for over 15 years. Like, Top Boy. I didn't know nothing about no Top Boy until he revamped it and he got his name behind it. I didn't know who Giggs was. I didn't know who Giggs was. And now Giggs could do shows in Toronto. I didn't know who Dave was. And this is just me. I wasn't too hipped on UK rappers. I wasn't. Until Drake started bringing them over here and doing songs. I had no clue who Dave was. I didn't. I had no clue who Giggs was. I had no clue who Skepta was until Drake started mentioning these guys. And now Giggs can do a whole show in Toronto. So my thing is, like, are you guys speaking on behalf of the UK artists, or are you just talking out your ass? That's all I want to know. Like, because don't ever get it twisted. Drake don't need UK. And he ain't running nowhere. He doesn't have to do a show in UK. He doesn't have to do another feature with a UK artist, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be more than fine. So I just want to know who that guy, who are you speaking on behalf of? Or yourself? Your own observation? Drake's running to the UK to get a check balance. Niggas just say anything, man. Give them mic, they just say any damn stupid ass thing.
Facts.
Anyways, man, anything else from the episode 1 or 2?
So far, the rollout's been very, very dope. I'm just waiting I'm waiting for that rollout number 3 right there, man. I'm waiting for part 3, man. Episode 3. I'm waiting for that.
It is crazy. Top tier rollout, man. And let us know what you guys think of, Iceman episode 1 and 2. Let us know which song do you guys like better. Do you guys like What Do I Miss better? Or do you guys like which one? Talk to us in the comments. Let us know. Till next time, we are out of here. Let's get it.